Yeah. Good day, guys. So today we are gonna be talking about the strategy session. All right. So sit back, relax. So if it's your first time, subscribe, like this video, share, because this strategy is what I use. Okay, and is what some people paid me to teach them. But of course, I know statistically, even if I teach you, you still have issues, questions, and the rest. You can ask. That's why there's what we call mentorship and the rest. Um, and as I also have, I'm planning to have it trading live session, London session. All right, let me just go straight. This strategy is, I would say, very effective. This is the strategy I was talking about, that 40 to 70% win rate. Sometimes you can do higher. So let me pause this video to show you one of the trades, the last week trades. Let me hold on. All right, so here is the result. So this is about 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the pairs I use. Euro, gold, Euro USD. I think this should be Bitcoin. All right, so you can see it here. These four pairs I use: gold, Bitcoin, NAS, and Euro USD. So this should be Bitcoin. Um, this should be Bitcoin. I use Wanda because so you have to, for this strategy to work properly, whatever you're using on TradingView, make sure the broker data is similar to MT5. So for XNext that I use, Wanda is perfect. If you're using ICmarket and data is there, so you can see for these four pairs, these were all the trades that happened last week. About 2 days without and no trade, and only London session, right? From 8 a.m. GMT plus 1 to 1 p.m. All right, so about 5 hours or 4 hours thereabouts. I trade, and this is the result. Okay, so I think gold had about 3 trades or so thereabout, but this just it. 25% risk. Remember the trading plan on the previous video. This would have given you with $10, right? 51K. And you can see how price went high from $10. I won the first trade, it increased my capital to 32. I won the second trade at 7 now in 97. I lost $23. You remember 25 hours to 67. I lost this trade. You can see what I was talking about, the reduction, losing, reduce the amount, but when you're winning, it's compound. So I won after at 50, I won the next trade straight up to 175. Then I won another trade. 25% risk is 125, and I won 400, total 600. I won another trade 2000, and I lost these 2 trades, and I won the other 2 trades. So that was on Thursday, no trades on Friday. So it was just like maybe um, 1 or 2 trades on Wednesday, on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday are the most days that were. So Monday there was no trade, and Friday, Monday and Friday there was no trade. Not because there's a rule for that, just because I didn't see trade, right? So let me just show you the strategy. Um, so let me just pause this again so that I could just, all right, so or let's just check which of the days, or a moment, just 1 minute. All right, so good had about um few wins. So let's just check Thursday so you can see you can add this indicator. So first thing first, what do we do? I use 2 hour time frame. So I think I have a note here. All right, so if you don't know what EG means, I already made a video regarding that, engulfing candle. So I use 2 hour time frame for my direction bias. I use 5 minutes to confirm the direction. I use 1 minute not for entry, but for this part you can use for entry. I use 1 minute for confirming the 5 minutes direction. Then inside the 1 minute, I use my entry on the 10 seconds. So I'm not going to teach you the 10 seconds part, but because that will be the private part. But I'll teach you. You can use the 1 minute. So for the 1 minute, you can do 3 hour, but on the 10 seconds, you can do 10 hour. Okay, so, and I might not be able to share the entry method, but I'll give you other entry method. So if you want that, you have to let me know. All right. So what I do according to the rule here, you can see. So let's just paste this here. Let's just paste this here. Don't just be going back forth. Um, let's paste it somewhere here. I hope it doesn't cover the page. All right. So you can see. Let's increase the size if some of you need to see it clearly. So you can see. What do? I go to the 2 hour time frame. So at the 2 hour time frame, what do? I look at, so there was a day I wanted to check on Thursday, right? This was Thursday. So let me cut the chart to Thursday, Friday. Yeah, let's leave it here. Hope I'm getting this. All right, so um, what you want to do is 2 hour time frame for direction, identify a bullish engulfing, e.g., um, or bearish engulfing, e.g., candle. This determines the direction, bullish or bearish. Bullish direction, look for buys. Bearish direction, look for sell. As simple. So I have an indicator that does that for me without me marking it. So this is not free indicator, but you can just, it's simple. So this is an, so what you do, if I woke up, let's say I woke up on Thursday morning and this was Thursday morning and I saw this was the last engulfing sell. So I'm still looking at sell. Once this 2 hour candle close at 6 a.m., I start looking, it close here from this buy. I mark the zone here, mark it as 2 hour. So you can see, I mark it as a bullish trend, right? So this must close before I mark this. Also, I can mark engulfing fail. What does it mean? So once this closed here, I can mark here for just like breaker block, right? Like another block that was taken and broke below, and so you can use the retest of it. So this can also be a POI for bullish. But before you use engulfing fill, ensure that the engulfing direction is telling you bullish. So for this part, I'm going to use this area for bullish trade. So what do I do? Once at 2 hour time frame, I've seen this, I'm looking for buy. What do I do next? The next thing, you go straight up, switch time frame, wait for price to retest the 2 hour EG zone and form a fresh blah 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 or touching. So once you identify the direction, price formed EG. So what you're going to do now, just go to 2 hour time frame, 5 minute time frame for confirmation to be sure that yeah, this is going to continue bullish. So wait for price to retest that 2 hour engulfing zone that was formed and make sure it's fresh. Engulf is bullish or bearish zone, but we're looking at bullish at this example within or touching the 2 hour engulfing zones. This confirmed that the 5 minute price action align with the 2 hour direction. All right, so that's just all we're going to be doing. So I'm just going to drag this a little bit down. So I go straight to 2 hour. So what do we do? Um, so remember, I trade only eight London session. I think London 7. Sorry. So my time GMT plus 1 is 8, but in London is 7. All right. So make sure you fix that here. If you're using TradingView, just fix that. Just switch to London and use 7 a.m. London to this point 13 in London. Just change your TradingView, whatever time frame you are, or if you know how to convert that, fine. So what are we looking at? We switch to the 5 minutes. What do we want to do? We want price. So I started looking at market from this open. So now I'm not going to do anything here. Forget about what is this. I'm just gonna wait for price to retest the 2 hour engulfing zone that was formed for bullish trade here. All right, so once it touch, great. Now you want to wait for, what was the rule again? So because I don't want to be going up, I'll just put this here. You want to do what? Wait for price to retest the 2 hour zone, right? Price retested it, but you want it to retest and form, see it here, and form a fresh bullish engulfing. So what happened was that price retested here again, and the retest formed a bullish engulfing. So once that happens, you mark it, right? So once you do that, what do you do next? Tell me what do you think you do next? So what would I do now? So let me just cut this area to let's cut this to this point, so that's so on the 1 minute, on the 5 minutes, what do you do once this has formed? Price formed, touched here, broke this engulfing. So I already have an indicator that built this for me. So what I want to do is I want to wait for price to retest that 5 minute zone. So that was the rule here. Now on the 1 minute, we're to wait for price to retest the 5 minute EG zone and do the same thing that happened on the 5 minutes inside the 1 minute inside the 5 minutes. So 2 hour in 2 hour, 5 minutes inside 2 hour, or touching the 2 hour, and 1 minute inside 5 minutes, or touching the 5 minutes, because 5 minutes also has touch or is inside the 2 hour. So overlapping zones, all right. So you go straight to the 1 minute zone, straight up, and yeah, so at this point, when price broke here, so I want to be sure, what's this? It's 9 o'clock. So I want to be sure if this break happened 9. So if it's just okay, 9. Okay, good. So I'll look the break, the EG happened 8:45. So all this area would have been this would have been in like your first 1 minute zone, this area. Price was tested, because real life chart, you didn't see this part, right? So 1 minute zone. So price came here. So now inside there, you could either take trade here, place your stop loss below the 2 hour zone, and just do 1 to 2. All right, just do 1 to 2. Simple. Or you wait for me, because I still go down to the 10 seconds to look for. Now you might think I'm looking for the same EG. You can do that, like you can look for another fresh 10 seconds EG and a retest of it, but that's not what I do. I do something different. So it's kind of snipe. Let me just show you. So for this zone, for me it was invalid because of it didn't give me my entry confirmation on 10 seconds. So this price broke it. I'm not going to look for buy. You want to wait for another candle, or some of you might want to wait on the 50% of that 5 minutes. The price most sometimes may not even need to, might just touch here, form your confirmation, and you enter. So you come up with a confirmation, or if you can chat me up, I'll teach you my confirmation, so that when we're trading live together, you understand the confirmation. So with this, the stop loss is usually 4 pip for gold, and the other pairs I have different stop loss size. All right. So in this part, this place did not give me my confirmation, but this place did. All right. So all right, I'm back. So like I said, this did not give my confirmation, but this did. So price came from what I was looking for on the 10 seconds. This is a 10 seconds area, and did not still give me my entry confirmation, but this area did give me the entry confirmation. That's why I entered. So let me just check 10 seconds so you could just see. I know some of you that are smart. You can see I'm a Libra person. I still show you my strategy. I still even show you my entry, the time frame I'm using. So, and this strategy is is dope, guys. Like you get 60 to 40 to 70% win rate. So price did not give me, some of you might say, okay, this is an EG inside the 30 minute, but I did not enter here, right? So price broke, I was looking for something. So price gave me what I was looking for here, and boom, I took my entry here, stop loss was here, and boom, that was it. That was it. So my stop loss, my target is usually the, let me just quickly tell you my trade management. Once either this high is taken, break even, then 5 minutes high. If the 5 minutes high is more than 10 pip, I don't, my maximum is 10 hour rather. My maximum target usually is 10 hours. So 10 hour is this, and boom, this that's just it. Nothing too spectacular, but very profitable. So you can do this, you can backtest this strategy. And let me just tell you, for those of you who don't have premium accounts to get um, snipe entry, what you could do is this. All right. So this is, let me go to the 1 minute. So this was a 5 minute recent high, either this high before the price came into it. So that would be the high you're targeting. All right. So this was it around here, about 10 now. So what, for those of you who don't have premium, so what you could do is this. Let's see. Wait for price to give you EG inside. Once price give you, just retest. Once you retest, just put price at maybe at 50% or at the entry, and then you can use 20 pip stop loss. You can use 20 pip stop loss, and your targets 1:2 or 1:3. So you can target here, or you can put your stop loss all the way down here and go for 1:2. Okay, but if you want to refine to these points, you're gonna chat me up. All right, but this is also very good. Like for me, I can have multiple stop loss. Meanwhile, price will just play or do some manipulation and still go into the direction. All right, so that was just the only trade on that day. Yeah, of course, I have losing trades. This was not the strategy because this was not uh, my trading days. So my trading hour rather. So this was a, what do we have? Yeah, this is same way, same stuff. Bullish trade, 2 hour, 5 minutes, 1 minute, and price just give me 10 hour. You can see it. All right, and yeah. What's this? So let us check again. The same stuff. Let's see. I think I had one of the pair that gave me more wins was let's see, what was that pair name? I think it was let's see, moment. EUSD gave me about, no, GDP USD gave me more wins. GDP USD gave me more wins. Can I remember on this strategy I was using um different pairs. You can use GDP USD, USD CHF. All right, but let's see let's just see other pairs. Let's see, was there any trade here? Tuesday or Monday there was no trade. There was no trade. So that was just a strategy. On in a nutshell, let's see Bitcoin. Let's see, was there a trade here? There was no trade on Friday. Yeah, these were trades. And all right, so I'm back. So these are trades, so let me just do this example. By the way, how many minutes? 19. Damn. So sorry guys, the video is too long. I plan not to make it too long this way. So sorry. Let's say 2 hour time frame for BTC. Um, 2 hour time frame. So when you wake up, Bitcoin was this was the last, let's say I wake up on Wednesday morning 6 a.m. and I'll look left. The first EG I'm seeing is bearish, so this was it. So meaning I'm gonna be looking for bearish trade. So why did I mark here was because this particular candle created what we call engulfing fill. So at the left, so that was the area. That was why we were able to see trade there. Not price did not come up the way to this point, but price retested the engulfing field at the left that broke it. The recent one, not the recent one close to the price action. But you don't use EF, that's engulfing field, for direction. You only use the EG for direction and also for zone. You only use EF for just marking of the zone after getting the direction. So 2 hours sell, 5 minutes. For me, I'm used to this for long, so it's easy for me. So this is what I'll be using for. And if you're in my private mentorship, if you want to learn this, there's some other, special stuff that, of course, I've not shared there. But this using this alone, like, you're good. Using that would just increase the win rate to about 80 thereabouts, without having much losing. But this you can have 40 to 70% win rate, which is very good for 10 hour. All right, so I'd used it and I've made money with it. All right, so what do we do with this? So price retested here, give us a 5 minutes zone. You can see the 5 minute zone. Price came back to it. So after the 5 minute zone confirmed with this engulfing inside the 2 hours. So you can see this is a 5 minutes zone. Then we'll look for 1 minute. So price gave us about two trades here. So let's cut this. This will be the last example. So sorry, guys. So you can ask me questions on the comments. Please make sure you subscribe and like this video and share, and also join the Telegram channel. I give limit order um, every Monday for the whole week of about 20 pairs for free. All right, so I use different strategy for that. That one is just for limit orders. Okay, so what I do is this. I go to mm, so this is that. I go to 1 minute to confirm my entry. Of course, many people say people trading IR, they are not making profits. That's a lie, right? But if you don't want, if first of all, your psychology has to be intact to be able to handle 3 or 4 losing trades in a row, and you have one win trades. So price formed here, the um, came into the 5 minutes, gave us this 1 minute zone. And as you can see on my 10 seconds, there was no trade. But like I told you, if you don't have 10 seconds, you can just use the 50% area and place stop loss here at the 5 minute high. And just target 1:2, and you're good to go. Or 1:3. Okay, this is Bitcoin, so the number of the pip size of lot is different, but I have my number. I use, you can see it here for my 10 hour. So each pairs I have its number I use. So for this you could just target the same 5 minutes high, sorry, 5 minute low. So you could, this could be your TP. 1:3 is good. All right, so just using that alone. But for me, I couldn't see any trade there, so this was where I saw my trade on the 10 seconds time frame, and boom, I got in and price just went in. I don't want to go to 10 seconds there, and this was another trade, and price came into the air from another EG inside the 5 minutes. And you can take the trade at the 50%, put your stop loss still at the 5 minutes high, and still target 1:3. So I just gave you a, a powerful strategy. You might not see trade every day with this, but with all these other pairs, you see trades and you see winning trades. You can use this to pass your profit, and you target this area and you get it 1:2. Why did I target this area? This should be your main area to target. Why I target here was because my main target is 10. Uh, so if it's usually this is a 5 minute highest low, but because it's more than it's the 10 hour I want, either 10 hour or the 5 minute low. So sometimes the 5 minute low can give me 7 hour, I take it. That's why you could see it here on this 9 hour and 7 hour. Those were the 5 minutes low or high that I had that was not to 10 hour, and I took it. So for here, since you don't have a specific area, you can just target the low, or you can target the last candle that created the low, the beginning of it, so which is here. So boom, 3 hour. All right. So if you have any question, let me know. This strategy can give you our trading plan that we're actually doing, which is, remember my trading plan, I said it has to have um, a kind of sniper entry. Um, the stop loss shouldn't be too large so that my small capital I'm starting with would accommodate the lot size. But once your capital grows, of course, you can always increase the stop loss area. So if you have any question, let me know and join the Telegram channel. Join, follow me on Twitter and on X. And yeah, thank you and have a blessed day. So weekly, I'll be sending videos, uploading videos of some of my trades that I took, and also post them on the channel, and also create some breakdown videos that I saw during the week. Take care, guys.